Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to Kate and Katir Gaming. Look, if you are new, you can call me KK, and welcome to part 2 of the Halloween Town tiny home build, but for kids in The Sims 4. This was only supposed to be a one-part video. It definitely took a lot longer than I should, and we are now almost halfway through November at the time of recording. Who actually knows when I'm going to get this video out? It takes a long time to film and also edit these videos. So, yeah, this is me from, I guess, the past saying, I'm sorry. Enjoy the build. Okay, so now it is time to spin the wheel for house number 3, which is going to be this slot right here. So left on our magical, mystical picker wheel, we have Coraline, Corpse Bride, Hocus Pocus, Addams Family Haunted Mansion, the live action Casper, Edward Scissorhands, and Hotel Transylvania. So let's see who is house number 3. And we get Coraline. Okay, this is going to be so much fun. So I think we're going to take some inspiration from Julia Howard off of Instagram. This is just a drawing she did of the house from Coraline. So I think this is where our inspiration is going to start. We're going to start off with just like a basic square. And I do want this to have some sort of garden in the back. So I'm going to try and keep everything up front. I went a little crazy. I deleted our first build of this just because I couldn't get it to move the way I wanted it to, but I did actually end up liking the way I did this outer shell. We actually have a backside, which we didn't have when we did our first design. I did find some like back photo inspirations where they had a greenhouse, so I added the greenhouse on the back. My original idea for the backyard was to kind of have it like the ending scene where like as you pan up, it looks like Coraline's face. I don't have enough room for that. This tiny home is, I'm fairly certain, bigger than these other two homes over here with, you know, the Nightmare Before Christmas house definitely being my smallest house. But I even was able to add this little side entrance up to the second floor. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this like a 2-family home. So we'll have the first floor be home 1. Second floor will be home 2. That way there's 2 separate entrances. Maybe that's my design. And then of course they're gonna have like the community little garden plot over here. I did use these fancy trees from Get to Work. They just kind of screamed Coraline. So now we need to actually go inside and work on the interior. So we're gonna go down to the first floor. I need to figure out where we're gonna put things, how we're gonna put things. You know, the normal. Where I normally start freaking out and panicking because I have no idea what to put where. I always do this. That's why I'm not very good at tiny homes because I'm not spatially aware. Okay, I think I'm just gonna divide this up and figure out what my game plan is from here. Okay, y'all, so I think I have the layout done. So on the first floor for family floor 1, we're gonna have like a living room, study here, bathroom here, bedroom here, and then kitchen dining room here. And then on the second floor for the second family, this will be bedroom 1, master bedroom, bathroom, entryway, kitchen dining area maybe, and then like the living room over here. I want to try to keep this as close to Coraline as possible. Is it gonna happen? No, but I'm gonna try my very best. We're gonna see what I can get done. I think we're gonna start on the bottom floor. We'll start maybe we'll start here in the main living area. Now I don't really have very many like inspo photos. Everything I'm finding when I do search for inspo photos are actually other Sims builds, and I'm wanting more movie still photos. I'm not finding it. So I think the overall theme that I'm finding from a lot of these photos is that the flooring is very old. Like regardless of where in the house you are, the flooring is very, very old looking. But I can never tell, is it wood? Is it tile? The photos are not, they're not doing it for me. So I think maybe we'll just do like a light wood downstairs, like this rustic subfloor. This is from base game. Bathroom will do like an old tile. There's this best in beige accent tile from base game. I think we're just gonna do that. I am trying to keep it similar to when the sisters, like where the sisters are living. That's kind of my inspiration for the downstairs. So I'm pretty certain they were like really eccentric. I remember like a theater play that they did for Coraline, and I remember the walls being red. So maybe I can find like red curtainy type walls, or maybe I can just do like a basic plain color scheme for the walls, and then we can do red curtains. I think would probably be a little bit better. I think we're gonna do this Louis the Fourth wallpaper. Kind of like this couch from Paranormal. Like, I love the shape of it. Don't know if any of the color schemes are actually gonna work. Oh, actually, this color scheme right here works because it plays off of the red curtains, and it also plays off of like when they did the like the acrobats. Oh my god, this is perfect. This is the Retroplex TV console. It is old. It is perfect. We can maybe put like some sort of desk situation over here. Okay, I really love this Great Auntie's desk from the Paranormal pack. I think maybe we'll do this blue because it's gonna pull in that blue from the couch. Let's do this one, this type Smithy. And maybe again to keep up with the mermaid theme in this room, we're gonna take this mermaids love treasure chest, stick it in this corner. For what reason? I don't know. So then I think maybe in this corner I can do like a tall bookshelf. Okay, so I ended up from Realm of Magic doing the Mandrake bookshelf just to kind of fill that area. And we just, I think, need maybe something above the old-timey TV. Living room area is done. I just kind of went in with some clutter. Realistically, I didn't really add much. I added some photos on the wall. On top of the TV, I added a cow plant terrarium. I added this live pink whale. I don't know. It's really creepy looking in live mode, and I thought it just kind of fit the vibe of the sisters. And then just some knickknacks because they're old and they had knickknacks everywhere. So let's do the bathroom. Bathroom wallpaper, I think we're just going to keep it simple with this dated drywall. I kind of like this cask and barrel antique tub. We're just going to go with a basic toilet. I don't think they would have anything fancy. We'll just do this retro sink and we'll do it in red. I definitely need to change the wallpaper. This wallpaper is not doing it for me. Here we go. Let's do this worn I want to do this in the bedroom. Hold on before I forget. We're just going to put this in there. I definitely want to do that in the bedroom. So then I do love the worn stripe look. So maybe we'll do blue worn stripes, and then we'll just do, there's like this seafoamy green. Now I feel like I have to change the bathtub. This is the Sir Dancelot tub from Cottage Living. Because of course we know these ladies are constantly looking in the mirror. We're going to go with this one. It's the Self-Love Wall Mirror. We're going to get this one from Lovestruck. And then we're going to go back to that gallery art from earlier. And we're just going to grab another mermaid print. And that'll go right here. Okay, so I didn't do much in the way of cluttering in here. I did go with these Drapes de Rigor, I think is how it's pronounced. It's from the Vampire Collection. I think just this color and the opulence of it kind of fits their vibe a little bit. Oh, that's pretty. I do like that. Okay. And I am going to keep this underwater photo from Island Living right above the toilet. I'm really just running with this like theater mermaid feel. And I think we're just going to shrink down this cable knit rug and use this as a bath mat. That is the bathroom. We're going to move on to the Pink Palace bedroom. So it'll be just like, you know, both sisters are here. So we'll have like one bed here maybe. This one is a solid pink. We could put that there, and then we can do the other solid pink one over here. That's better. And of course, each lady is going to have her own little area with her own little pink robe. Give them some division in their room. So like, this is her area. That'll be like the wall divider. That's fine. That could be the wall divider. I think the vintage end table's probably a little more fitting in here. We need some sort of wardrobe. I want them to share a wardrobe or a dresser. Ooh, this mirrored wardrobe from Horse Ranch is perfect. We'll have her robe here, and then we can have her robe here on this wall. Yeah, we'll do one like this dark pinky purple, and we'll keep one the light pinky purple. Do they need extra lighting in a room that has the canopy lights? No, but they're cute. I think it adds just that touch of like something extra in here. That is perfect. So we can put this above her bed. Okay, so I didn't add much in the way of clutter. I just found like 2 different makeup items and put each opposing color. So she has a white cup, she has a pink cup, and then she has the pink makeup set, and she's got the white makeup set. And then I just put a white rug in here to kind of offset all the pink that's in here. But I like it. Like it's kind of cute. It kind of does definitely give it definitely gives the old lady vibes when they're like in their pink robes kind of dancing around all creepy like. So our next space we need to worry about is going to be the kitchen and dining area. This is going to be fun. I kind of think I also want to make maybe this room pink. Maybe we'll do this room pink too. Probably do white cupboards. So let's do these cupboards from Cottage Living. We do have pink appliances. Oh, and it's like old-timey looking. So then we can have like a little kitchenette here. We're definitely going with this table, this sequin table. Oh my gosh. So I need a sink. I can just go right there as our inlay sink. And we still have some prep space over here. That leaves us room to put like a fridge right here. And we're going to go with this one from Cottage Living. I think we're going to keep it in white though. We'll put it in white and then we'll put another countertop right there. Does this curtain come in pink? I really like these curtains. Yeah, actually, they do come in pink. So that kind of works. There we go. I just needed to add something in there and actually that kind of fills out that space and works a lot better. We're going to go with this pastel pop trash can because it's pink. Okay, so I really liked these sister lanterns that I had in their bedroom. So I just put them over here in the kitchen. And then my final thing is I need to add some clutter to that counter. So this will be fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that speed build because I just now realized that my microphone wasn't on. Something told me that I should look over, take a look, and making sure my volume is over the speaker of Sims. And I just realized while I was talking there was no motion, so that's fun. All right, anyway, back to talking and speed building. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. That kind of fits. This bump out though, I don't think. Let's do the same brick, but maybe half a shade lighter, because it's just that bump out and right here that are two different colors. There's this archway that's actually kind of perfect. Okay, so I think I got the entrance at least figured out the way I want it to. So now we're just going to put some windows. We're going to get the entire shell done, and then we'll start working on everything else. Okay, so I went ahead and did a little off-camera decorating with just doing the underworld area. And I know there's not a lot of greenery and stuff in Corpse Bride, but I really wanted to have this greenery show through. Now, unfortunately, because I did select that this is in the fall, all of our delphiniums and hollyhocks are like this dead color, but they are blue. And I did add some of these alien flowers in here. I thought they would glow, but they don't. They look more just like little daisies or poppies or something. But I added those. I thought that would be cute. And then we have the bar area where Victor meets Emily. Got a little seating table over there. And then, of course, we have the classic piano. I wanted to add a nod to Emily, so I found these butterflies and kind of just had them floating up out of the piano because she does play the piano. We have a couple of skeletons. We have one of the caskets, and then a couple of tombstones. I do like these tombstones because they glow. I still wish I was able to get these delphiniums to change color. So this is the color they're supposed to look like. The reason these ones are blue and the other ones are not are these ones I put in the basement and then raised up. So technically in the Sims mind, they're not really there. So this is what they'll end up looking like when everything is in bloom. And I just thought it was the perfect nod to Emily. And then I put a couple of cobwebs on the streetlights that I turned blue. And now we're going to go ahead and come up to the main house. So in the main house, I did, of course, add those delphiniums and hollyhocks. Which, if you guys did not know, in the realm of plants and plant magic, delphinium and hollyhocks are actually plants that are poisonous to both people and animals, despite how beautiful they are. So I thought that was the perfect nod to, Emily. And with this bump out in the picture, it was it was a door. So I just kind of stretched out this platform that it was on and kind of wrapped it around and put the door there. It's the same matching door that's on the front. So now we need to actually go inside and figure out how are we going to have this layout, because I do have 3 floors and I don't know what to do with any of them. We'll make this the little dining area. So maybe this could be the kitchen. Y'all, I have no idea what to do with this. I do know I want an archway to open it up. So let's just find the big archway that they've got in here, which is probably just this one. Okay, also I've been filming for 30 minutes. And I apparently did not have my microphone on this whole time. So we're going to very quickly go over what we just did. So we're going to take a quick tour of the living room and then get back to the kitchen. In the living room, we just did this flower petal tile. I did use a couple of the new items from the Life and Death pack because at the time of filming this particular inside of the house, it is now the day after Life and Death has been released. I was hoping to get this whole build out before Halloween, but that didn't happen. But here we go. This is all I did. I did just add a single chair and tiny TV over there. And we're still keeping with that very Victorian old world vibe. And now we're going to go work on the kitchen. So we're going to go with this 30-day Glimmerbrook fridge. So this is going to be our butler's pantry. So I need to figure out what to do over here. And we'll go with this range rustic counter from Horse Ranch in the dark brown swatch. But we're definitely going to go with a more old school wood burning stove. So I like this one because it does have that classic backing to it, but this looks very much more old school. And then we can use this Cook-a-Doodle-Doo stove hood. All right, so for the kitchen sink, I think I'm just going to go with this less is more inlay sink. So I unfortunately cannot do a lot of clutter on the counters. I need to make sure that I leave space for them to like actually prep and stuff. Let's find a table, just a tiny little table to go right here. Now I know in the movie they have a very grand dining table, but we cannot, we are not afforded that luxury because this is a tiny home. So I think we're gonna do this undersea table and we're gonna put 2 chairs. We're gonna go with these moon gazing chairs. Oh, here we go. We're just gonna do this Science of Magic print series. Maybe that there. We're gonna go ahead and head into the butler's pantry, which I don't know what I want to do in here, but I think I'm gonna use this space to clutter up the stuff I couldn't clutter up in the kitchen. Here we go. So we're gonna go with this pinstripe grains wallpaper from the base game. And then for flooring, I think flooring is where we're gonna do that flagstone that I saw that I really liked. Because this is the butler's pantry and there's a door that kind of like blocks it off from the rest of the house. So it's okay to make this one look a little bit different. We're gonna grab this rustic wall shelf and I think I'm just gonna line the walls. I'm just gonna go ahead and clutter this up to my little heart's content. There's gonna be so much stuff to add in here and I'm gonna be going through all the clutter stuff that I don't really want to keep you guys like just sitting here while I try to figure out my life. So I'm gonna clutter this up and we're gonna do some video editing magic and you'll see what it looks like in just a minute.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I kind of went rogue while I was cluttering up our butler's pantry, which I absolutely adore. So I cluttered up the butler's pantry a whole bunch. But while I was doing that, I also found some things to actually add to our kitchen for clutter because I wanted to keep everything off the counters. So I ended up finding this Moonwood relic display from the Werewolves pack and just raised a bunch of kitchen clutter on it. We have some cookbooks up on the fridge and I moved the pots and pans sink to over behind the sink, which now looking at it kind of makes a little more sense because when you're done washing them, they can get hung back up. I put some knifeware over here by the stove. And then honestly, like this is probably my favorite part is this little butler's pantry with a whole bunch of stored preserved goods. I also ended up, because there is a little door here that goes to the outside, so I put like a little coat rack in here. Nothing in here is functional. I don't think. They might be able to like access this, but I'm not 100% certain. Wasn't supposed to make this little area functional, so I just stocked it full of a bunch of bottles and herbs and the preserved food. Now we are on to the second floor, which has a singular bedroom, a singular toilet, and this like giant open area. Well, we're going to work on this tiny bedroom over here. I'm not entirely sure what inspiration I want to go. Maybe I'll have this be like Emily's room, so we're gonna do lots of blues, grays, blacks, and whites. We are going to make it an adult room. We're going to use this vintage floral single bed. So for wallpaper, so I think I also want to add from Parenthood this Misty Forest wallpaper just to kind of tie in the nods to like when she was in the forest. And normally I wait to add curtains. I definitely want to add some like sheer curtains to her windows. So we have these decidedly neutral sheer curtains and we're going to do them in this like gray blue color. I definitely think that adds to her very like ethereal vibe. Now I don't really have much room to add like a traditional dresser. So maybe I can move the door a scooch over and then I can put like a dresser right here. So I'm torn between these 3 dresser pieces. Feel like to keep with the old world Victorian, probably this one, and it's a lot tinier. I mean, they all only take up 1 footprint, but it's a lot tinier than the other ones. All right, so we're gonna add this giant photo of this girl that just looks really sad. It very much reminds me of Emily. So I did add a couple photos while I was trying to find that one specific photo. So there's also photos literally everywhere as I was trying to pull them out. I don't know if I like this blue door. So I have this one, which is really pretty. I thought it pulled in her walk through the forest and her find in the forest. So I actually think I want to swap where I have these 2 photos. I think I want to take this girl photo and put it on this side. And then we're going to take this Panels of Perfection and put it on this side. I'm going to use these medium canopy lights over the bed, and that's going to be her light source. We ended up changing the lights in her room to a blue. There's this faux fur rug from Snowy Escape. We're just going to do it in white, kind of representative of the snow. Also, because I just realized I did not put flooring in there. So we're going to go with blue, some sort of blue flooring. These Limber Lumber Fashion Hardwood. So there was this butterfly vent that I saw the last time I looked up the word butterfly. Kind of want to put it right here. I want to have them coming out of this picture. Maybe the bathroom could be Emily's bathroom. So that still means keeping up with our blue, white, gray, and black. I want a more not neutral, but like maybe not as blue. I say that as I select this absolutely perfect blue wallpaper from Life and Death that's got the skulls on it. So it's kind of reminiscent of when they're in the underground. So there is this polished marble tile. Okay, we need, first things first, I think maybe we'll do like a tub over here. We're gonna go with the floral hygiene clawfoot tub. Okay, the old-fashioned high-tank toilet. Ooh, this has a blue seat on it. I do like this barrel wood sink from Horse Ranch. Oh, we're kind of SOL apparently on having that tub. Here is a shower. They can still access everything there. Okay, I did some very minor cluttering in this bathroom. So I decided to go with this mirror from Realm of Magic. And then I just added an ornate-ish mirror in the corner, which really honestly pulls it all together. And then I just added like a couple of hand towels, some toilet paper rolls, and then this set of 3 hanging towels. I feel like maybe going with these lace curtains is probably my best bet. So here we have the bathroom. It's really cute. It is still very like Emily related, which I like. It still gives like the white of her dress and then of course the blue of her skin and all that. This area to figure out. I'm gonna do this hallway and the upstairs hallway off camera, and I will be right back to show you what those look like. Okay, so I got both of the hallways complete. So in the second floor, I just put a piano as a nod to both Victor and Emily, and then I topped it with some blue flowers. And in this corner, I put one of these like white trees. These are the Titanic terrariums. I just put it in white, and then I put some of the skull lights and some butterflies. Again, another nod to Emily. And this is the second floor. There's just some photos kind of floating around. And I did end up putting these little like half rugs. These are the build your own rugs. I just put them at the top of each of these stairs, just because I kind of wanted it to have a runner up the stairs, but you can't have a runner, at least not with the stairs I selected. So let's go up to the third floor. And in the third floor, I just added the bookshelf from Werewolves, a couple of rugs that I ended up overlapping them so that I could get more of like a more full effect, because if I tried to size them up, it was too big. We still kept that half rug at the top of the stairs, and this is the hallway. We took the same photos from Emily's room and from downstairs and just kind of put them up here, and I am noticing that my windows, none of them are level. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to go fix all of these windows also, because they should not be that low to the ground.
A few moments later.
I'm not 100% certain why some of them were on the ground and some of them weren't, but we fixed it. So now I think we're going to work on the master bedroom over here. I wanted to have a Victoria and Victor vibe. So even though we don't really see much in the way of them post-wedding, I do still want to make sure that we have something kind of dedicated to them. Let's start off with the wallpaper. I'm struggling not selecting the same wallpaper for in here, but I still need to keep that like dark, moody, neutral tone in their room. Maybe I can pull in the floral bat motif wallpaper. We're doing that in the closet as a nod to when Victor went to the underground. That is so cool. This wallpaper right here is from the new Life and Death pack. Now we definitely need a floor that's going to be neutral. We are going to do this Limber Lumber Traditional Hardwood from Base Game. So I'm envisioning a canopy style bed, something very elegant but also very Victorian at the same time. So I do like the Celine Sanctuary bed, and I think we're just going to stick with this black one. And then they're going to need some end tables on either side. I kind of like these White Lily end tables from the For Rent pack. So our bed is flanked with those 2 nightstands, and we're definitely going to need some sort of lamp on them. So I ended up going with this retrofitted brass boat lamp, I think is what it was called. Let's go for a rug at the foot of the bed, or maybe we'll do white. Not entirely sure how I feel about having a white rug in this room, but I think it'll pull out all of the color. They don't want anything too dark. Their room is going to be super simple to get done. Now we're going to work on the closet. So in their closet, I don't really want to hide the mural. So I think we are going to go with maybe this Enigma dresser. And then for window covering, I kind of liked what I did with Emily's windows. So I think I'm going to grab those, but just do them in a different color. So for this color swatch, I think I'm just going to go with this light colored one right next to the original color we chose for Emily. And I really want to focus on their closet. But now I'm not entirely sure how I want to do that, since I decided that we were going to have this beautiful mural in the closet. So we're going to go back in with these 4 Talon lanterns from the New Life and Death kit. And again, I know I'm using this kit a lot, but like, it is the perfect Tim Burton vibes. And I really want to change the color of those lights to blue. Also, is anybody else having problems with the Sims camera lately? Like, no matter what I do, the Sims camera keeps changing where it wants to go. I do kind of love the eeriness coming from the closet. And it's not even so much eeriness, like I said, it's just a nod to him going into the underworld. I'm going to grab that tree that I have in the second floor, this white one. I think I want to add just a little bit of clutter. There we go. We have his and hers. Oh, and then what if I can put a mirror, like a circle mirror where the moon is? Okay, so I'm still not 100% certain what all I want to add into their room here. I feel like I need like just something over here on this wall, but I'm not 100% certain what should go there. There we go. We just put 2 on this side of the portrait here, and then I guess if we put something here, we'll put some more lights there. But like I said, I want to change this photo. I don't know if we have anything that'll like actually match. Maybe this one, I think. Let's do this one with the branches, since a lot of the movie did take place in the winter time. I think that's going to be it for the Emily and Victor bedroom. We're going to go ahead and finish off their bathroom. All right, so I ended up having a lot of camera issues trying just to do this bathroom. So ended up having to do it off camera. So I kind of copied the same layout from downstairs, where we have the sink and the toilet on one side, and we have a stand-up shower with the mirror in the corner. Well, let's go ahead. Let's start at the very bottom of our Corpse Bride house and take a tour. Here is the outside to our final tiny home, and that is for Corpse Bride. I think this came out a lot better than I thought it would, and it was definitely with the help of the Life and Death pack. So on the ground level, we just have a bunch of delphiniums and hollyhocks in blue. That one we are not in wintertime. They will actually be blue. We have the underworld down at the base of the hill where the house is sitting. And we just have a couple of skeletons. We have the hand, notes of Emily with the butterflies. We have the bar. And of course, there's a coffin. A couple of just little Easter eggs from the movie. Now let's go ahead and let's check out the inside of the manor. Once inside, the downstairs is a pretty small and kind of minimalistic down here. So we have an old TV with just some pictures and a single rocking chair. I had this black and white flooring kind of extend through the entire downstairs. We have just a little bit of pictures here leading up the stairwell. And then as we come into our kitchen, I try to keep it as old world as possible. So we just have very minimalistic things on the counters because of how limited my counter space was. So I did just end up doing more wall decor than I did anything else. Of course, we've got the knives, some old pots and pans, cookbooks, and some little knickknacks over on that shelf. And this door right here leads to the butler's pantry. This is, I think, out of all the rooms, probably my favorite. There's just so much little like tchotchke items everywhere from like dried herbs and nectar bottles and various pots and pans and various produce all stored in here. And I think this was my favorite. This was my absolute favorite. So we're going to go ahead and make our way up the stairs. And so as we come up the stairs, we are met with a very bright landing pad, kind of similar to downstairs, but we have a little more nod to Victor and Emily, both with the piano, and then I kind of tied in some of the artwork and some florals on top of the piano. Down here in this corner, we just have another nod to Emily with the butterflies, a white little like indoor terrarium tree, and some skull lights. This room right here is our first bedroom of this house. And it could either be a kid's room or an adult's room. I did put an adult side bed in here. So if you wish to turn this into a kid's room, it would be very possible. And you'd probably have a lot more room in here. But I kept everything in here with lots of blues and whites and grays with some nods to the butterflies. I even took this picture that I found in the game and put those like butterfly nightlights kind of coming out of it. And I just love how this came out. It is very simple. There's not a lot to do in here. You have their bed, you have a dresser, and that's basically it. Our last room on this floor is the bathroom. Again, keeping with more of the Emily nods. So blues, grays, whites, and some cream. This bathroom is repeated upstairs, but with Victoria and Victor. Let's go ahead and head up the stairs to our third and final floor. As we come to the top of the stairs, we are greeted with some more nods to Victor's underworld travels with meeting Emily. So we have still those tones of blue coming up the stairs. We have a picture here from Realm of Magic that's got a butterfly and a mandrake, some frogs, and like a fairy looking thing. And if we turn while still on the top of the staircase landing, we can see on the hallway landing, we have a little comfy, cozy chair with some old world scrolls. And then, of course, we have our bathroom right here. And like I said, this bathroom is basically the mirror of the downstairs. So, except the colors in here are black and gold with just a touch of blue and cream. And our last room is over here against the corner, and it is the master bedroom, or Victor and Victoria's room. And I tried to keep this room neutral, except in the closet where I kind of made it the reflection and a nod to Emily. So this little tree right here that's kind of sticking up out of the dresser is actually the same tree that's downstairs. I just shrunk it down and hid it inside the dresser, just kind of trying to add more of Victor's underworld experience. And the only reason I have any nods of Emily in here is because if it were not for Emily realizing just how much Victor loved Victoria and how she was ripping away someone else's dream, they would not have been together. So, of course, we have that nod to the branches where Victor practices his vows in the snow on this painting here. And this is basically their room. It's just very quaint, very neutral-esque in here. And I just absolutely love it. So that is going to do it for part 2 of this Sims 4 build. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. These were a very long time coming. It did take quite a lot of editing to get all of this stuff done, but I hope you guys did enjoy watching me build 4 of honestly my favorite kids' Halloween movies. And I know we're already technically past spooky season, but it is always spooky season here on my channel and deep in my heart. You guys can find all four of these residential houses on one lot. You can search under the hashtag CallMeKK. You can also search for Tiny Halloween Town. I want to thank you guys so much again for hanging out with me. If you guys did enjoy this type of content, including all other Cozy Game content, be sure to give this video a great big thumbs up. It really and truly does help me in the algorithm. Be sure to check the description box down below for all of my social media. That's Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll go ding in your inbox every time I post. If live streams are more your thing, be sure to click the notification bell on both here on YouTube and the follow button over on Twitch, where I do stream quite a few days a week. That way you can be notified whenever I go live. I'm a small time content creator looking to grow her channel in 2024, and I hope you guys will continue on this journey with me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my second Sims 4 build. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys!